Hey everyone, Chris here at Fernglade Farm. Just having a look at some of the herbs we've got growing here. Spring's a great time of year because you get the best of everything. A little bit of heat, a little bit of rain, a little bit of sun. It's quite good. Anyway, right in front of me is a Japanese maple. We'll just have a walk around and see what we can see. That's French sorrel there, and in there that's Japanese mugwort. Most of these plants here are self-seeding, so they just set up their own little cycles and off they go. You can see you've got geraniums, and at the base of these is hellebores. They're in flower at the moment, as you can see just there. They look quite attractive. There's more French sorrel at the back of that. Walking along, more hellebores. That's perennial spinach, which is actually a silver beet. It's quite nice. There's more of that. Just down here, and next to some hellebores, they're in flower. And just up above it, that's parsley. And over here is Vietnamese mint. And right in front of it is an elderberry entwined with the salad burnet. And the little daisies, that's a feverfew. Then we've got more perennial spinach. There's one of the local ferns just growing happily amongst all the plants. That's a self-seeded carrot. They're very nice actually. Just up above, that's pineapple sage. It's a salvia. And in front we've got another Japanese maple. Looks quite hardy. Down here we've got some garlic. More perennial spinach. There's a very healthy looking parsley there. And I ate from most of these plants here. You can see there's more Vietnamese mint growing in there. Once you get like a base stock of plants and you know what's going on, you can start replicating all these different systems. That's elderberry there, and salad burnet, and that's more Vietnamese mint. It's looking quite healthy. Again, salad burnet there, Vietnamese mint. You can start to see patterns occurring here too. That's rhubarb, looking pretty healthy. We've got a lot of rhubarb here. There's a happy little gooseberry plant here. The gooseberries are lovely at this a little bit later in the year. And there's more garlic growing here. We've got lemon thyme, and that's fennel. And both those plants actually benefit from this great big rock here, which keeps them warm. Just in there, it's Chilean guava, and again, it's some purple elderberry just behind it. You can see there's a whole lot of self-seeded sweet peas. Well, they might even be lucerne, I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, you can see more garlic growing at the base of these things. A lot of these things grow really close together. These two sticks coming out of the ground are Jerusalem artichokes. You can see more sweet peas in amongst another elderberry plant. Just up behind it, that's a gooseberry. We've got pyrethrum here, and there's also a lot of ornamentals here just for the bees. That's bluebells. They look pretty hardy. They come back every year, you don't have to really think about them. Yeah, you just have to interrupt that for go and check out the burn off. Anyway, we've got sweet pea growing in amongst it's an elderberry, and it looks quite well established. There's a gooseberry just behind here. It's looking pretty hardy, and there's another gooseberry over there. And this is a josterberry right in front of me. You can see it's actually in flower at the moment. Yeah, it's looking quite healthy. In the base we've got bluebells, and that's not grass there, that's actually garlic chives. And we've got pyrethrum. You can see the lights have just come on. And having grow bush roses through here. That's a tiny lemon thyme which I've just transplanted. And just up behind here is Japanese mugwort. It's quite an excellent source of green manure. And down here you got lovage, And another gooseberry. Is a much better established elderberry. And another rhubarb. There's plenty of that around the place. You can see just here this horseradish. It's just starting to grow now. Then we've got that's feverfew again. There's another bush rose. Over there is lemon balm and lime balm. Got globe artichokes there. I don't know what these plants are called, but they're flowering plants, and they've got I think they call them granny bonnet. Up behind that's southernwood, that tastes like it's a wormwood. It tastes like cola. And in amongst here is lady's bedstraw. That's the little herby thing growing there. They grow really nicely right through summer, and they produce beautiful little yellow flowers. You can see some more tree onions there. They're quite happy. In here's a sage, and amongst some bluebells, and just behind that looks like a weed, but it's actually chicory. And over there is another lemon balm. That's a herb. It's called tomentilla. And just above it, it's a Chilean guava. A couple of lavenders. It was only recently just gone in. This little African daisy. We'll just head over here and have a look. I think I spotted Stumpy the wallaby down before. Oh yeah. Up to no good. Oi, Stumpy! Yeah, he's looking pretty unconcerned about it all. Just over here, it's balm of Gilead. It's now starting to go into flower. It's a fantastic plant. It produces a methylatum, so it's quite good. There's more garlic. Down there's a wormwood, a couple of borrages, more lavender, and I've only just planted some of these other plants out today. And next to the balm of Gilead, we've got that's a curry plant, and there's a black currant here. There's a little red currant behind it. You can see that's growing in amongst the balm of Gilead. They seem to grow together quite well. And there's a lot of garlic at the base here. There's a blueberry, and you've got some garlic chives here, and little tiny lemon thyme. Seems pretty happy there. And over here you've got this is balm of Gilead growing in amongst a native elderberry. The native elderberry smells beautiful, and then right in the middle of the little red flowers, that's a geranium. Don't seem troubled by each other's company. There's a African daisy here, that's the blue flowered plant, and right next to it is a broadbean. God, it's hard to remember all the different plants here. I can't even remember what this one is, so let's not talk about that. And there's more broadbeans. And this thick carpet is it's coca-cola. It's a arthritis herb. It's quite good. And there's a French lavender just behind there. And in amongst that, the mint that you're seeing is eau de cologne mint. Smells beautiful. And this is a very large wormwood. I've pruned it into a ball shape. Seems pretty happy with that. Then in amongst there, you'll see yarrow. That's quite good. And then the longleaf plants are, got to remember actually, I have a mental blank. It'll come to me in a sec. Evening primrose, that's what they are. And there's more gotu-kola in there. Then there's some bluebells just happily growing in there. That's another salvia with the red flowers. Then we're looking through there, there's feverfew. And this, the broadleaf plant here is, that's soapwort, and just behind it, that's catmint happily growing, and then we've got another large lemon balm, happily growing there. There's a sage, it's about to go into flower, you can see the flowers. Quite a good plant actually, sage. Then in behind that, just in the shade, see the sort of like ferny sort of plant. That's valerian, happily growing in there. And the creeping plant with the long stems, that's cleavers, I believe. Another quite a large rhubarb, and some feverfew, and some azalea. The broadleaf plants are coltsfoot. Then you've got more borage just behind there. And here, that's this green leaf plant, that's olive herb. And then looking there, that is rosemary. There's more rhubarb. You can never have too much rhubarb. Then there's some French sorrel there. This oregano. More feverfew. That's perennial rocket, which is fantastic. Totally indestructible, that plant. Just in there. That's proper time. Then we've got Vietnamese mint. You can see the lights are on, so it's starting to get a bit dark here. More perennial spinach. And you can see the yellow flower plants, I think it's a canola actually, which I eat the florets, and the leaves is a salad plant. I don't know where it came from, just lobbed up one day. Then there's more broad beans in there, they're doing very well. This is a flat leaf parsley, which is fantastic. And just the next bed along you can see curly leaf parsley, and it's got a lot of carrots, looks like lovage in there. Lettuces. You can just see how densely everything's planted. It really works well. And we've got another bed of more canola, but it's predominantly a carrot bed. And if you just go over here, I should show this. These are my tomato plants that we've harvested from last year. We actually saved the seeds, so we've got about 30 different plants growing at the moment. And we selected for the earliest fruiting one, but actually also tasted good, so that's good. And more carrots. You can see mustards down the sides there, and some more lettuces. And this is my green bed. It's full of rocket mustards, green mustards. It's fantastic actually. Then we've got exclusively an onion bed, and these are mostly Egyptian tree onions, and they're fantastic. You just cut them to ground level and they just keep growing. And we've got more canola here, some really healthy looking red mustard, more rocket. I love rocket, I can never get enough rocket. This is onion chives, that's very good. And you can see that's dill. You just see how densely everything's planted. You got this Australian yellow leaf lettuce. It's really quite hardy. Then we've got some nasturtium there. Nasturtium stays green all summer here. There's more dill, more rocket, chives. You know, here we go. We've got more rocket at the back there, and some carrots. They're all self-seeded. And this is going to be a tomato bed, so it's clear at the moment, except for that dill. Just haven't had the heart to get rid of it. Now this is the asparagus bed. You can see it's early days. Although some of those asparagus are about almost 3 foot high, I reckon, about 1 metre. We've got some succulents here, they're doing quite well. And we've got more beds of lettuces. You can never have too much lettuce. There's dill in there, bronze and green fennel. Here's some more lettuces. And we've got some more chives. You can never have too many chives. You can see just behind it we've got plants growing as well out here too. Most of these edibles, there's rhubarb. You can just see how old these are, they're amazing. And this is a really healthy patch of basil mint. It's doing really well, intertwined with lemon and lime balm. There's spearmint and common mint. Just looking over the edge you can see the blue flowers are bluebells. There's also Japanese mugwort, borage, and I know there's herb robert in there somewhere, and also just down below there's valerian, which is quite handy. And you can see the pink flowers, that's herb robert. So just come round, got some more rhubarb, and look at the strawberries now. So another month I should be harvesting some pretty serious quantities of strawberries. So, still tons of citrus here. Lots and lots of citrus. There's more citrus than I can eat actually. And you can see that the nashi pears are now in flower. And we're having a bit of a burn off down the back there. Anyway, thanks for watching.